Today I've got a piece of music to share with you that is pretty dark and brooding. However, it also has moments of musical sunshine. It comes from a collection called 6 Studies in Canonic Form by Robert Schumann. Schumann wrote this set of pieces for the instrument that he would call der Pedalflügel, which is what we would call a pedal piano. This instrument was much more popular in the 19th century when Schumann was living, although you can still find some around today. The pedal piano is just that, a piano equipped with a pedal board, just like what you would find on a pipe organ, usually with its own second soundboard. Here's a photo of the Erard pedal piano that I had the chance to practice on during my studies at the Eastman School of Music. As you can see, it's got a piano on top as normal, and then a second, bigger keyboard for your feet to play. I'm sure you can imagine, sometimes an organist might not feel like going to practice in their freezing church in the dead of winter before heating was invented. Or perhaps they didn't have a friend around to pump the bellows for them and power the organ. So the pedal piano could act as a convenient home practice instrument. However, I should note that a piano allows a type of expression that a pipe organ does not. On a piano, the harder you press down a key, the louder a sound you produce. Whereas on an organ, it doesn't matter how hard you press the key. You'll always have a same or similar amount of wind being pushed through the pipe, and therefore the same loudness. Now, organists can change the dynamics of a piece through other means. I'm not trying to suggest that the organ isn't an expressive instrument, but I am saying that a pedal piano would offer perhaps a more immediate type of expression. The other thing to note about this set of movements is that they are canonic in nature. They're based on canons. A canon is a type of counterpoint-based technique that involves a melody harmonizing with its own imitation after a set amount of time. In the movement I'm going to play today, the canon is at the unison level, which means that the exact same tune at the exact same pitch level is being played twice, just displaced rhythmically. I'm sure you know several canons at the unison very well, or what we might call rounds. Row, row, row your boat, Frere Jacques, Dona nobis pacem. In this movement, the 2 canonic voices are both in the right hand part, while the left hand and the pedal part just provide some harmonic context. I've tried to show here the 2 canonic lines. We've got the yellow, which is first, and then the blue, which comes second. If you compare, you'll see it's the same music, they're just happening a measure later, a bar off from one another. I think it's genius that Schumann is able to fit his music into this formula of imitation while still creating a piece that sounds melodic and interesting. I think there's a good chance that if I hadn't pointed out the canon for you, you would still find the piece interesting and beautiful to listen to in its own right. The tempo directions for this movement, the second in the set of 6, are mit innigem Ausdruck, which means with intimate or heartfelt expression. As I play, feel free to just listen to it as it is, as a musical piece, or perhaps give your brain a workout by trying to hear those 2 upper lines in canon with each other pretty much all the way through the piece.